am getting paid.
That is.
I've seen your. I know. I've
This
seen your
isn't
paychecks.
right.
It's not even.
No,
hey,
I'm a
welcome
musician.
to the brand new spanking offices of DMDS and Yangaroo. I'm Eric Alper. This,
I'm
of
not.
course, no, you're not. This, of course, is Sass Jordan.
Of course, just in case you didn't know.
Just in case if you don't
Because
know, brand new album
really
coming up.
famous.
Well, you are. Okay. Racine only sold like 100 billion copies.
Where's
true.
all that money?
That's actually an accurate number. It was actually 100 billion copies. You're on the Bodyguard
I love him
soundtrack.
so much.
Bodyguard soundtrack did 45 million copies.
That's true.
I know.
Okay,
Wikipedia just doesn't lie like that.
Well,
I know.
they do when it's your name and your age. Just saying.
But you've got an interesting project coming up in September. On September the 15th, you are releasing it's a new album. It's Racine Revisited. And you actually, you didn't revamp, you revamped.
Because I'm a
you
fan.
did
I revamped.
But you took another look at these songs and you redid them.
Yeah.
In today's kind of version, but not like EDM or anything. It's still rock.
EDM. How hot would that be? Have you ever heard of Tom Misch?
Tom Misch?
Tom Misch.
Misch, no.
French kiwi juice.
Okay.
These are my peeps over here.
Okay.
Speaking of EDM, you got to hear this.
Okay.
You got to hear this stuff. Seriously, Tom Misch.
Is Tom going to do a remix or something like that?
No, he has nothing to do with me whatsoever.
Oh, okay. All right. Tom, if you're
like
listening, you should do a remix.
He's like, he wouldn't know who the heck I was.
Okay, so walk me through the steps of this. So it's been 25 years, which, of course, they thawed you out because you look exactly the same 25 years ago. And then they got.
I love him.
Where did you come up with the idea to kind of go back a little bit?
Well, it's the 25th anniversary, so it's the 25th anniversary of an album that's called Racine, which means roots. So I figured let's go back to the roots of the roots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a whole year-long celebration. I just think it's so fascinating to get to talk to people and be around people where that actual record was like a soundtrack
they were 15,
of their life.
They're 40 now.
They're freaking off. Okay.
What kind of stories are people telling you when they come up to you? It's all dirty, isn't it? Like,
really dirty.
Super
Super dirty. So dirty we're planting vegetables in the dirt. No, it's not dirty. It's beautiful. And it's kind of embarrassing. I can't really tell you.
Okay.
But I will, you know what I'm asking people to do is if they have the slightest urge, they can write down like a paragraph of something that they remember that like what was happening in their lives when that record was.
And we're at the live show? I
want them to like put it up on Facebook and on
and use the hashtag.
Yeah. And so that
exactly.
And then we can all read each other's stories. I really like that because everybody's got a story.
And what I love about
make a soundtrack to it.
What I love about hearing those stories from fans is that no matter what town you're in, like big or small, Friday night was the exact same thing. It was like I just got paid and I'm going to a field, or instead of a field,
it's time for tequila.
What did that album was so huge. You and I were talking. It made the Billboard Top 200 album chart. Right. Okay.
That's too long ago. I don't remember any of that. I don't remember that. That's how we stay young. We forget everything.
Was it moving just too fast back then?
It did. Yeah. It really did. Like, I had no idea how to say no.
Right.
So I was.
Did you want to say no?
Exhausted.
Is it all fun and games?
No, it's horrible. Are
Really?
you kidding? The business of being famous sucks balls.
Why?
I
would think it would be like amazing.
I'm going to write a book. Business of being famous sucks balls. Don't do it. Just saying. Because you belong to everybody else.
Right.
And if you, I mean, it's the same old bollocks that you've always heard. If you have a bad day, and somebody meets you on a bad day, and you're just like, I'm dying. Life sucks. I can't imagine how horrific it would be to be starting out like now with Instagram and cell phones and you can't take it without somebody going,
well, And that's what I tell people. It's like whenever people used to call about, can you talk about Justin Bieber or can you talk about this? It's always in a negative sense. And it's like, you put $350 million in my bank account at 19. I'm going to go rent a private jet and party my ass off too.
Maybe exactly. But you're
or overdose.
Yeah. Or die. There's that.
Well, there's that bad side to things.
Die.
Yeah.
Sad, but and there's nobody to help these.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not anyone else's fault either, really, except for the sycophants and the liars and the people who are trying to,
But that's what we love about the industry. Welcome to the music industry.
Oh, hi, walk in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and it's in their best interest for this person who they're sucking the life out of to continue to be that way. So it's harsh.
Did you have a good team around you back then?
I had some great people and some not so great people, but I didn't have the discernment to be able to tell the difference at that time. Everything's changed now, kids. Cat and Jordan.
When you first come up with the idea of doing a record like this, who plays on the album? Who do you call to say, let's do this?
I really had to think about that. But there's been like a bunch of people that I've played with in the past little while, like in the past couple of years, that just made sense to put together to do it. And I cannot believe how great it turned out, considering we've never played together as a band, like all of those particular individuals.
Right.
Brent Fitz, Rudy Sarzo, Derek Sharpen, and Chris Cadell. I keep doing this to Chris. I don't know why. I'm with him all the time, and I can't think of his name every time. I love Chris Cadell.
Yeah.
He's a love. Yeah. But anyway, so it just made sense.
And it's not a nostalgia record. It sounds like you recorded it in one take in the best party possible to do it in. It sounds vibrant and alive, and for people who complain sometimes that there's no good rock and roll out there. This is I
need to talk to these people.
You need to be me on Twitter for one day. You'll get it. But this is what it sounds like.
Best on Twitter.
Seriously. But you're it's like the Black Crowes. It's Exile on Main Street. It's like the greatest.
Well, the Black Crowes were coming out at the same time. They came out at the same time.
Yeah.
So they were looking at Exile on Main Street too. We had the same influences.
Yeah. And
the same clothing stylist.
Really?
Yes. I have a bone to pick with that little bastards. I'm just saying.
They were so cool looking.
They were, but thank you to Karen Dusenberry. Thank you very much, because it was her who did. You remember that jacket that I have on the cover? Actually, is it on the cover? The brown one?
Yeah.
It's in the video. I don't know. How could you possibly remember that?
No, but it's on the poster on the new album. It's you today looking back on that poster, right? Yeah.
Yes. So she made them, and she made all their clothes.
Wow.
Same gal.
Yeah.
So.
Do you So when you do a record like this, do all of the memories kind of flood back to you? Like, do you have different ways to get back to those moments, or does it come really easy to you?
It's like I said this a couple of times today. Their songs are like kids. All songs that you write are like your kids. So it's been 25 years since those children were born.
Yeah.
So now they're grown up. Yeah. So now they're adults. They're young adults. And they have a whole new level of energy and meaning, especially to me, because I'm their mom. so and I've had them around for so long. So it's a
now it's time to get rid of them again.
Send
them out in the world again.
Get out. Fed up with you. Stop wheezing off my ass.
Did you have to listen to the album?
Yeah, 100 times.
Really?
I forgot. I'm like, oh, I forgot this song.
Seriously? Was there anything that came back that you thought, oh, that was good?
No, not in particular. The whole thing, I was like, wow, this is pretty good. I can see why people bought this record, because once I've made it and it's done, I'm like, la 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 la. Right. If it comes on again, I don't ever want to hear it again. Right. You know what I mean? Because it's just like then you sing it constantly.
Do you hear, like, when it came on the radio Are you one like? Would you just like whoop, like shut off like immediately? Yeah.
I'm not.
Why is that about artists?
I've never seen anyone else do that ever.
Really?
I didn't know that people did that.
Actors and actresses are like that. They can't watch themselves on the screen. Too.
But I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah.
I did it then because it was constant. It was everywhere, and I was starting to get a little tired of me. Just a little bit. You know. Oh my God, that voice. Irritating.
No, it was great.
To me, it was. You know.
Forget about the fact that radio back then had very little women who rocked.
They had none.
They had none.
Well,
Heart.
What did they have?
I remember Heart was on there.
Yeah. It was insane.
Melissa Etheridge.
And they wouldn't play me because they were already playing Melissa.
Right.
So sorry we can't add it because we're playing a girl. Oh my God. Oh, can you imagine in this day and age? I'd be like, really?
Well, now it's different.
About that sucker.
Right.
That is discrimination. And no, now it's different. Now I'm discriminated against because I'm old.
Well, you know what? On the pop side, there's women, right? But on the rock side, it's hard. It's so hard for women to
because it doesn't, the genre, rock, does not really fit with our idea of female in our culture. Yeah. Actually, maybe in any culture, I don't know. You know, because it's a manly style of expression. It really is. It's all about.
But women make the rock
God.
music. They make they make the music industry what it is. When they forget about about the female audience, that's where they start to falter. Like it was the women that made the Beatles and Led Zeppelin, and the Stones.
But they don't all explain this. It's the strangest thing, and this is a long conversation, but we should definitely have one day because I think there's people that would be interested in it. There may be only 3, but they need to hear it.
Right.
Anyway, so it's a really weird thing because you would think that women would want to see an example of our gender being like, you know,
Chrissy Hynde of the Pretenders.
Yeah, kind of like, but there isn't. But it's not a very acceptable. I don't know. Still to this day, there's not a lot.
Chrissy Hynde said a great line. She was.
Weird.
She once said, "When I'm up on stage, it's not fuck me, it's fuck you." And I think that's so cool for women to see that you can have the pop singer wearing very little clothing, and then you can have somebody that's like, you know what, I can rock out just with the best of it. And I think you were like that.
Definitely, because I think my largest fan base is music techs, like, you know, guitar techs, sound men, tour managers. Swear to God,
really,
this is my hugest fan base by far.
Was it always
other bands?
Was it easy for you to come on up because you were a woman?
I don't know, because I was never a man. I don't know the difference. You know, I mean, I never thought about it.
Right.
I never actually held that in my mind.
Yeah.
First of all, I sound kind of manly. I would say singing. I don't sound very feminine.
Well, when you put on the Bodyguard soundtrack, I think you know which song is yours and which song might be Whitney Houston's.
Yeah, because she's an awesome singer, dude. She's like one of the greatest singers of all time. But yeah, there's that. And then Joe Cocker.
And Joe Cocker.
But I had no one to look up to, like female singers that like sang the genre that I loved.
Yeah.
You know, the people that I loved were all male singers because there were no females except for Maggie Bell. And nobody's heard of Maggie Bell until you go, every picture tells a story, don't it? And then that's Maggie Bell.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, is that a GoPro? I thought so. Just do not zero in on the armpit hair. This is my European thing. This is my thing with European.
Plans for the summer. When's the album comes out? The album comes out September the 15th?
15th of September. Yeah. Yeehaw! It drops. Watch your toes. Isn't that the dumbest expression you've ever heard in your entire life? Drops? What do you mean drops?
It drops. It hits the street.
Poops on the 15th of September.
Yeah.
It's a new word.
And then what are you doing? You're going to tour?
Then I'm going to Europa.
Yeah.
Europa. Yeah. Actually, I'll be in Europa when that bugger drops on your toe.
Wow.
There's that.
Yeah.
And then I'm coming back and I'm doing my charity Benevolent Artists National Charity thing.
Right.
And then in November, I'm going to do the Racine Revisited semi-acoustic, 2 sets.
You're playing the album from start to finish.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
nice.
babbling my ass off. You're allowed to come.
Okay.
I think you could babble too. We could babble together.
Telling stories.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine? It's going to be a riot. Like you're in the living room. Everybody's drinking wine. There's candles. There's a carpet.
Right.
Very original. And not. And I'm just telling the stories and playing the songs. And it's 2 sets. And then people can ask questions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I told you
Are
that
you
earlier.
prepared? Are you prepared for those questions?
No. I didn't swear, did I? But we all knew what I meant. F-U-C-K, no.
Yeah.
I'm not. But, I prefer not to be too prepared.
Right.
Because I'm not a Girl Scout. Right. And I feel if you're too prepared, you don't come up with spontaneous, fascinating shit. Sure. And then there's always this, what?
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah.
Ask me a question. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right. It's like what? Like you're going to be reading something and you're going to be thinking, you are fucked up.
Oh, no, I'll say that. You are fucked up. I don't know which one of you it is, but you're fucked up. And I'm going to share this with the rest of us here tonight. Right. And they'll tell you how fucked up
it'll be like Darwin's waiting room.
Yeah.
Because it'll just be the most screwed up questions. You know what? I'm going to plant one.
As long as
in every city, I'm going to plant a different one.
You are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're a skunk burger. He's a skunk burger. A skunk burger.
So they can go to sassjordan.com for all the details on Racine Revisited, which comes out on September the 15th through Linus Entertainment. And for people that are watching this on DMDS and Yangaroo, you can go download the new single. That's what we're here for.